We've now seen the trailer for Moana 2, a production that started out as a TV series, and in order to keep it off of the Disney Plus books where they need to show a profit, Disney moved this one to theatrical. Let's talk about our reactions to Moana 2 here on That Park Place. Hello, I am Jonas J. Campbell, an investigative reporter for That Park Place, and here with me is Wayfinder, Mr. VashSky. Vash, do you know the way?
I think I know the way, and I definitely want to get there, or at least I think I do. Look, Jonas, I have mixed thoughts about Moana 2. I really, really do, because on the one hand, I like the original Moana film. I think it's great, and more Moana, good Moana. But we know the background behind this whole thing, and when I see that trailer, I'm like, it doesn't inspire a lot of confidence.
Right, here's a quick catch up for those of you who are not aware. First of all, this trailer was released at D23 Entertainment Expo and then directly put on the interwebs there. The Rock showed up to promote the film, as well as Auli'i Cravalho, who is the voice of Moana. She showed up to promote it. This one does not have Lin-Manuel Miranda participating at this time, but I think Opetoi Fa'oi, forgive me for pronouncing these Hawaiian names incorrectly. I'm sure I messed them up. Forgive me, I'm not Samoan. That being said, this is a production that was going to be a TV series on Disney Plus. Disney Plus needed some wins and needed to show profitability, and also Moana is the most popular production on Disney Plus, other than Bluey. It's the most popular movie on streaming whatsoever. So they took this, I don't know how many $1 million project, could be 100 million here, and they took it from a TV series and they got 6 months to turn it into a movie and release it into the formerly open slot in November of this year. Because Disney Animation, well, I guess they needed something to go there. They need something after the runaway success of Wish and Strange World. When I say runaway, I mean that it ran away from them and was not successful, either of those. But I think we've covered most of this, other than the fact that Moana 2, is being animated, used to be primarily in Vancouver Disney Animation. There's some drama there that you can follow over on another video that we could put in the comment section down below. But now it's being directed by 3 people. That is Dave Derrick, I want to say Jason Hand over at the Burbank offices, and also, I'm forgetting her name, the screenwriter of the live action Moana. So this is a troubled production, to say the least, because none of those people have ever directed a film before. So the fact that this is coming together at all, a little bit of a miracle. Let's go to the trailer.
You wanted to come this time.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say animation looks pretty good for a TV show being turned into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that right here. We have an adorable little sister character. Is sure to be merchandising that one here.
You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before Maui stole Te Fiti's heart, our ancestors wanted to connect our island to all the people of the entire ocean.
Now, one thing I noticed is that they found a way for Moana to be, first of all, chief of the island, and her father, the former chief, is still alive. We don't have confirmation that she's chief, but I think that's pretty much where she ends on the last one, right? Putting the conch shell there on the top and not noting the fact that it's all flat, so that the idea is succession. And then she puts a sharp shell on the top, pretty much saying, I am the end of the line here. She has a little sister in this, so she has a character that she can be maternal to without being a mother. So she doesn't have a man. I'm not saying she needs one, but they're emphasizing that she doesn't need a man to be maternal to this character. And also stopping her from entering into a territory that most Disney princesses have also stayed away from.
We get to have all of our cake, eat it too, no consequences. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying I think it's a reasonable idea here.
It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
Wanna show our people just how far we'll go.
I'm going to say the slow motion lightning shot, that's actually pretty cool.
This is a call from the ancestors.
hidden in a terrible storm. It's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse.
Okay, so we have yet another curse. By the way, she's still holding the necklace that had the heart of Tafiti in it.
Yes.
Our people together again.
What was that?
Mascara out there in in the islands. Gotcha.
It could be her natural look. Who knows?
I know what I have to do. Maui, I could really use your help.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
All right, so this is confirmation of a rumor that came from That Park Place and WDW Pro. We have a band of misfits that will be following Moana on her adventure. Confirmation of that rumor, which, hey, we already saw indications that it was confirmed, but I would say that this is even more confirmation of that.
You will be destroyed, and your wayfinder too.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster. Ow! Ow!
All right, so Mini Maui makes an appearance again. I think that's important. I don't know if Eric Goldberg came back to animate the Mini Maui, but that character coming back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Monster. Ow! Ow!
What if you don't come back?
All right, that's a big age up on Tamara Morrison and Nicole Scherzinger's characters here. They put some crow's feet on them and they put gray hair on. They didn't have to do them like that, but here they are. Okay, also a little old to be having a child here, but okay, whatever.
Come back.
I'll be back. I promise.
Also, I want to say Grandma Tala. I forget the name of this character, but I liked her in the first film. I guess she's coming back for an emotional beat here before she goes back into the ocean.
Kind of like Han Solo.
Even though Han Solo's not a Force ghost, for some reason there's a Force ghost in Rise of Skywalker. Thank you for bringing that up.
Do I hear people?
Those aren't people. Cockamora. You guys, we got this. Zeus, bring it on.
Yeah, I'm noticing the giant creature back here. So there's that.
Cope them. Nuts.
All right, Vash, I'm going to say a trailer for a movie that used to be a TV show. This one is, I'm going to say, moving in the right direction here. Also pointing out that Lin-Manuel Miranda, despite the fact that he appeared on this stage, not for this production, Maui is going to sing in this film. So they did confirm The Rock will be singing, but Lin-Manuel Miranda will not be there to be the one to provide him with whatever it is he will be singing here. Are there any thoughts that you want to share here?
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Look, we know that Lin-Manuel Miranda was a huge influence on the first production and a big reason why that movie was just a sensational hit, right? I mean, it's just really taken Disney by storm. We now have the Polynesian basically taken over by Moana and many other things in the parks and other things that we've seen in Disney Plus and so forth. So the fact that we don't have Lin-Manuel Miranda this time around, definitely gives me pause, but it could still be very, very fun. We see this band of misfits here, and I will note that the women look very, very capable and very strong. The men, maybe not so much. I hope I'm wrong about that, obviously, but I guess it's par for the course for modern Disney. Also, too, Ron Clements, John Musker, nowhere to be found at all within any of these productions either. Even maybe consultation, perhaps? Nope, haven't seen any of that either. So I think at this point, I am cautiously optimistic, to say the least. This is a Herculean task by this Vancouver studio to actually pull this off. I guess we'll find out this November.
Yeah, and I'm just going to point out that Ron Clements was actually there at the expo, and the original directors of Moana were Ron Clements, John Musker, and Don Hall. I believe Don Hall has left the Disney studios at this point. But Jared Bush, who was the writer on one of the many writers on Moana, has also left there. Okay, so with that, we want to throw this to our commenters. What do you think about the Moana 2 trailer? Do you think this one is going to stick the landing, or is it going to be more like Inside Out 2, where it's kind of a pale comparison to the original, but makes a metric ton of money at the box office? I don't know. I'm not trying to assume here that it's going to be bad. I also feel like it's foolish to assume that it's going to be good, though. I'll tell you that. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, like this video if you like this video, and consider subscribing to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.